People, my name is Ivan and I'm a recent graduate from the University of Edinburgh. Being a recent graduate, I've been looking for work, and specifically I've been looking into graduate schemes in companies in Scotland's Central Belt. Although I've had a couple of good interviews, my entire experience so far has been dampened by the sheer amount of cult-like pyramid scheme businesses out there, and I would like to use this opportunity to expose this scam and hopefully help some young people and graduates that most often fall victim to it. Generally, these companies advertise on job websites, looking for people for a customer service position or a managerial trainee. Often the adverts are directed towards graduates as well. After you apply for the job, the company quickly calls you back, saying that they think that your CV is brilliant and that you'd be a perfect fit for this position. They then ask you to come in for the Stage 1 interview tomorrow. At the Stage 1 interview, you have to fill in a sheet with all the information that's already available on your CV. You're then asked to go in and see the manager. This so-called interview lasts no more than 15 minutes. During these 15 minutes, the manager lies to you and tries to sell you the dream, explaining how within 6 to 8 months you'll be running your own office, earning upwards of £4,000 a week. There's very little allowance for you to question the manager at this interview, and most questions directed at you relate to your motivation and your desire for money. At the end of this interview, you're quickly invited to come in tomorrow for an observation day. This is Stage 2 of the interview. During the observation day, you shadow one of the slightly higher up cult members for an entire day. Apart from following this team leader as they attempt to sell whatever they're planning on selling door to door, you're bombarded with company slogans and sayings designed to brainwash you. During this entire time, the team leader also tries to sell the dream to you, explaining how quick the progression is within the company, and how within a matter of weeks you'll be earning up to £1,000 a week. At the end of this 14-hour day, where you're forced to buy your own lunch and only get a half an hour break, you've reached the two-pronged Stage 3 of the interview process. During Stage 3, you sit a test, where you're asked to regurgitate the company's slogans and methods, as well as essentially explain why you'd be a perfect slave to the manager, because you need money. After you finish writing the test, you have a final short interview with the manager, where once more they try and sell you their dream of financial freedom, and quickly say that you're now hired with an immediate start and congratulate you. Now, luckily, because a friend of mine warned me, and because I did my online research, I haven't gone past Stage 3. But my research has gleamed some light onto how terrifying these companies actually are. What I have found out is that after telling me throughout the interview process that the position would include a base pay, all salaries are commission-based, and throughout your entire employment at such companies, you are considered self-employed by them. I also found out that even after being told numerous times that you get paid on a weekly basis, a lot of people don't get paid for up to 6 weeks. And even then, most end up quitting or getting fired before they see a single penny from such companies. Oh, by the way, did I mention the fact that these companies also expect you to work 14-hour shifts, 6 days a week? Yeah, they literally want to work you to the bone and then not pay you anything, while the people at the very top of the pyramid see all the profits from the sales that you make. Also, so that you don't see through their ruse, while you work for these companies, you are required to attend what I shall call brainwashing sessions, before and after you go out on the field. These sessions are fueled by motivational videos and speeches, the purpose of which is to trick you into believing that if you don't succeed, it's because you aren't trying hard enough. So on top of making you work ungodly hours, not paying you, not promoting you, forcing you to pay for your own travel, and forcing you to pay for your food while you're on the job, the master stroke of these companies is making you believe that it's your own fault that you're broke. All in all, I just wanted to share some light on this evil pyramid scheme-like business, and hopefully spread awareness to some of my friends, and hopefully more young people, graduates, and others who are desperate for a job. Do not be fooled by the empty promises made by these companies. Do not join their cult-like structure. Do not be brainwashed. Avoid them like the plague, and maybe, just maybe, this entire phenomenon will shrivel up and die, as long as we don't give it any more fuel. If you want to learn more, please check out the links below. They really helped me on my investigation into this, and hopefully they'll help you too. Thanks, and goodbye.